again, I don't know how involved you were with the entire 1K show, but you also joined slightly late. Let me quickly update you with the action that's happened. Right, we started on 1st of January, 1st of March. We started on 1st of March with the goal to hit 5 lakhs within 30 days. Right, in 30 days. However, we were able to hit that number in 25 days, and part hard work, part luck, right? And not part. Let's just put hard work at 80 and 20% luck, but we actually crossed that number, right? And as of now, we sit at a revenue of 5,80,000 something month one of business, right? So that's what it is. How has been your experience with the entire 1K format, the show? About when I had actually called you for the first time, I told you that, boss, you'll have to execute influencer marketing, right? I mean, you're just a software, plus you have another division about running services for people who want to use influencer marketing. What was going through your mind that, oh God, I mean,
See,
tell me.
uh, to be very frank, it was pretty exciting and scary. A lot scary, and of course, the scary part is more than the exciting part, especially because like to be a part of something which is in the process of creation and building a larger business and creating the POC from a ground level up is like something which is extremely complicated. In fact, like when he told about the idea earlier to me, why I was like, okay, is this for real? Right? So I mean, like, I'll be honest, right? Because like nobody dare to do something like saying that, like, if it's an existing brand, people say that, like, what, I'll up the game by 20%, 30%, 52%, whatever percent, right? From scratch to something is something which is like scary and phenomenal as well, right? So when Aditya also, I mean, like, I'm sorry Aditya couldn't join, but like, we used to discuss offline, right? I used to ask him questions saying that, like, dude, a lot of this, like, is from scratch. It's like always we used to start from some basics or some historics which has not worked, or like has somewhat worked, and try to see which part worked, which part didn't work, and scale up
Right.
from there, right? Here you have to put aside your biases towards like existing campaigns and existing processes which you followed from a creative ideation to experimentation, and switch completely towards a more experimentation mode rather than looking back into what has happened in a historical way, right?
Right.
And we as a company has, to be very frank, has always, and I think I gave you that caveat day one as well, that like we are used to working with enterprises,
Of
right?
course.
And when you are working with enterprises and helping them in terms of a strategy, you have a cushion to bank on, saying that, like, you know what, this is an experimental thing, it's fine if nothing happens out of it, right?
Right.
To have a revenue impact was like definitely scary, right? And for a long time I will, like, saying that, like, okay, you know what, like, we have done this, we should not be scared again. Right? And this 1K show is going to be the example of that in every other conversation whenever we are going to have with any new brand here onwards,
Awesome.
right?
Awesome.
And that part I would appreciate, and I mean, in fact, like, we take your name almost every single day. Hey, look at what Imran does, we have to do something similar. Right? I'm not even kidding, right? Even like, I mean, I stayed back, I'm still in office actually, I stayed back because we were discussing community building and how to build a product along with the community, and how do you take feedback from the community to actually build a product or something like that. I used to say that, like, look at his group, look at what he's doing, look at how he's introducing people, look at how he's actually ensuring that there is communications happening. And it's not just a community, you manage to build a brand and a business,
Right.
right? That part is something which I appreciate and hope to copy some point of time. I'll be brutally honest, I hope to copy at some point of time.
For sure. For sure. For
Right?
sure.
So I mean, like, while I was not actively involved, I mean, like, I mean, like, I should not be praising Aditya, but I would appreciate Aditya's uh, skin in the game in terms of the whole thing.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, when Aditya called me for the first time, he said that you had told him that, hey, this guy Imran called and do whatever he says, right? So I was like, no, no, don't do whatever he says. Do what is the right thing. Awesome.
Right? So Aditya's like, Aditya also, like, after he had the call with you, like, see, we irrespective of, like, the fact that, like, we are 7 years been doing this day in and day out, it was a real new thing, because like we for us to work on a similar project, I don't think we have literally have worked on a similar project, right? Even for client engagement, right? And it was like every step of it was pretty scary, to be very frank.
Correct. Correct.
Right, because like, dude, will this make revenue impact? Do you think that like you will suggest this to him? I mean, like, be very sure, because we are not monetizing this. We have to be sure there is a value which we are driving,
Absolutely.
right? So yeah, I mean, like from that point of view, it's a great learning for us also. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Done, man. Thank you so much for being a part of the 1K season one show. I look forward to Chorus being a part of all our seasons through and through influencer marketing. It should be that, hey, I need influencer marketing help. Praneesh, what do I do? It should be like that, right? That's at least the positioning that I want. Someone has actually messaged me, who is he? Again, for those who don't know, Praneesh is the founder and CEO of a platform called Quoris. Quoris is an influencer discovery marketing services platform. They have over, again, this is a month old figure. Praneesh, help me updated. A month ago, you had
We
three
have
and a
about
half.
like 3.5 odd lakh influencers, and it keeps growing. I don't keep
Absolutely.
account.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
So
unless until it crosses a 5-digit number, I'm not bothered.
absolutely, absolutely makes sense. So they have over 3.5, 4 lakh influencers, and they have data related to those influencers, right? So before Chorus, we were actually discovering influencers by looking at Instagram. Oh, this guy is nice. Let me see how much engagement he has. Oh, good followers, good likes, good comments. But Chorus gives us that data, all of that in one place for a huge number of audiences, and that's what Chorus does. Praneesh heads the company, and hopefully, inshallah, we'll look forward to seeing you soon, along with much more, along with 5-figure influencers on your platform. Done, man. Thank you so much, Praneesh. Wish you all the very best. I'll
Thanks
speak
a
to
lot,
you soon,
Imran. Thanks a
man.
lot.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.